Boelter Jones, Pro Football Hall of Famer, top 100.
Tyler Lockett from the Seattle Seahawks.
DK Metcalf from
Nate Burleson. You're watching NorbCam.
NorbCam.
You're watching NorbCam.
What's up, everybody? This is NorbCam coming at you on this Sunday. 1 week to go before the regular season opener between the Seahawks and the Falcons. Man, I can't believe it. It's hard to believe that it's already here, almost upon us. But man, it's been such a crazy, wild, long ride to get to this point. But as I talked about earlier in the video, the rosters have been set. Yeah, there's a couple last-minute changes of picking up of late players, but for the most part, teams are what they are, and now it's time for them to hunker down, get the strategy set, and play the games without any preseason practice. It's going to be crazy to see how this goes, but I am excited. I want to thank all of you guys who are jumping in. I see a lot of you already in the chat. I am taking calls today, so we have not done that in a while, but I'm doing it so because today we have a special show. I got my special guest. You got to see him in just a second. SLITA, Sports Live in the ATL. I'm going to bring him on in just a moment, but before I do, I got to remind everybody, please, if you would be so kind, hit that like button and hit the subscribe button and that notification bell, because it always is a huge support factor for us YouTubers. So I appreciate it greatly. So without further ado, let's get into this. A guy who I have collaborated many times in the past, Sports Live in the ATL, David, all the way down in Atlanta. And here we go again. Season opener. I don't remember the last time the Seahawks in Atlanta had an opener, but let's bring him on. That's what it's all about. Game one, going at it. Here we go. Welcoming my guest right here. I like your hat, man, Dave. Sports Live in the ATL, wearing the right colors. I appreciate that, brother, man. Welcome to NorbCam. Welcome back, I should say. It's been a while, brother. Keep that hat on. That's looking good.
Yeah, well, first of all, I'm glad you do that screen share thing because the technology is great. I don't think I would ever figure out how to like button and all that. But yeah, click the like button, share, subscribe, everything for NorbCam. And since the last time you saw me, sir, I'm getting a little older.
I know, man. I noticed a little salt and pepper, a little goatee action, a little beard going on there. You look sophisticated. That's what I call it anyway. When my little gray hairs start popping up.
It's called GQ. It's like the most interesting man in the world.
We like to think of ourselves as such anyway, but that's why we're doing this stuff, right? Otherwise, we wouldn't be on YouTube if we didn't think we were interesting. Hopefully, these people think that we're interesting.
Yeah.
In case some of you guys don't know, David, Sports Live in the ATL, he's a huge Atlanta sports fan, obviously Falcons fan. And please check out his channel. It's in the description. Again, Sports Live in the ATL. He does more than just Atlanta Falcons football. He does baseball, hockey, college ball. Tell everybody a little bit about your channel, David, since it's been a while since you've been on here.
Well, I appreciate, first of all, when it comes to Seattle Seahawks, throughout the years, I think Norb and I started a couple years back. I got the utmost respect for Seattle Seahawks video makers, for the chat in Norb. I know a couple of Seahawks fans, and we'll be talking about that down before the show's over. I'll be doing some collabs with this coming week on my channel. But I always enjoy coming on here and talking Seahawks football with the 12s. Always been respectful to me. Maybe it's because the Dan Quinn connection, whatever, but I always look forward to when the schedule comes out. And hopefully we get to play y'all twice this year. My channel is actually about, I've been doing this since 2009. It started out trash talking. I'd say about 3 years ago, I started to transition my channel to more sports oriented content as opposed to the trash talking. I do Tomahawk Takeover, which is an Atlanta Braves weekly show with A Fizzle Production and ACP Carter 45. Please go check out their channels. Hopefully I can try to post the links down the road, or y'all can, or maybe they'll pop in, but I'll do a video about it again. I do Atlanta Falcons pregame shows. It's going to be my first show coming up on Thursday, and I'll talk about that before we end. I do Atlanta Falcon games. I have an alternate channel that I'm going to do strictly music. That's going to be known as the man known as SLITA. I'll do a video. So come and join. I'm working hard to entertain you guys. I appreciate all the support, NorbCam's friendship, and it's time to beat you on Sunday, September 13th. We need to give you that L.
Okay, so yeah, you would hope so. But yes, so David, Sports Live in the ATL. Again, we are taking phone calls at a little bit later in the show. The number is on the screen and in the description, 515-606-5121, and then enter the code 696-153 when prompted, and you'll be put into the hold queue. And I'll get as many calls as I can after we have a little bit of chance to chat a little bit about what's going on today.
What about people that don't speak English? Can you translate it?
No. Although if they speak Japanese, I might have a shot. I do speak a little Japanese and Spanish, but let's just keep this to an English-only show. Good question, David. Yeah, that's a good one. All right, we are. Man, it's been a while. Now, a little bit of history. So I can't remember when we first started collaborating. I want to say it was at least 4 years ago. Was it 2016?
Funny, actually, I came across the old video. It was 2016. You were driving in your car, and you said, "Hey, I'm going to be doing a collab with Sports Live and ATL. We've been doing a couple messages, and I think that was the blind as a bat referee umpire, which did not call the holding call on Richard Sherman. I do believe."
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, whatever. So we go back 4 years now, man. 4 years of collaborating on these things, and it's been a lot of fun, man. I remember you had to wear the green, and I appreciate you already wearing the green because you did that one time. You had to wear face paint. You had to paint your face in green and blue. One time I had to do it in red, and I actually went for a Darth Maul look. I figured if I'm going to do it, I might as well make it look kind of cool. I did give you a mini helmet from the time I lost. I think, was that a playoff loss when you got that helmet? I can't remember. It was something like that. But yes, you got that trophy. But yeah, so I think total record, I think you got at least one game up on me here. But this is a whole nother year. Last year, I would have won again.
Actually, I have two. We beat you 34-31. I think it was 2017.
In that stupid game where the kicker couldn't make a kick.
Yeah, well, actually, the way I saw it, the umpire that didn't call the holding call didn't umpire that game, and then we beat you in the playoffs, and you won last year and whatnot. So yeah. And
there was a horrible call in that playoff game, by the way, when it was still close. And there was that punt return. We had Devin Hester, man. Remember Devin Hester came in for the last, just for the one game, last dance for Devin Hester. He ran that punt down to like your 15, 20-yard line or something. And they called it back for some stupid, lame holding call or something at the line of scrimmage, which was completely bogus. Had no effect on the play.
Yeah, well, the way I see it, it was payback from the regular season. And one thing I enjoyed
won that game. Why is it playback? You guys won that game anyways. It didn't matter.
Well, it's payback. Yeah, we dominated late. But one thing I love about doing these collabs with Norb is that he's normally calm. But for some reason, when I come on here, it gets him just fired. I mean, he's red already.
Look, man.
I love it.
Look, man. It's an important game. Obviously, every game is important. But to get off to a start, we had the sucky luck of having to be on the road, 10 a.m. in your house. Yeah. Already, the chips are kind of stacked against us. I don't like it, but it is what it is.
Yep.
And this is important. I think Seattle's got a tough schedule this year, especially with the NFC West as good as it's going to be. Every game is key, and I think getting off to a 1-0 start for either team is huge. And obviously, I have my hopes that we will come out of your stadium with a win, but I know that is a challenge. Although last year we did manage to do that, and if we had done a collab, I think you were too busy or something with something unimportant like work or something, so we couldn't do a collab last year. But if we had, I would have won, and then we'd only have a one-game difference in our collab, sir. But you had to hide behind your work excuse and not take the challenge.
What's that old saying? Would you like some wine with that cheese?
Hey, you're the one who didn't show up last year. You're the one who didn't show up last year, and we're the one who beat you last year. So I'm just saying, recent events, we got one on you.
It was a premonition of things to come. I saw it coming. I bailed out.
Yeah, I think that was in the middle. Weren't you guys in the middle of like a 6-game losing streak in that stretch of the season?
Yeah, it was pretty bad. Yeah.
You guys have a habit of always sucking at a certain point of the season. At least the last 2 years when you haven't made the playoffs in 2 years. I'm just saying, So all right, let's get into it. We're already trash talking. We haven't even gotten into this a thoughtful, even-minded, even-keeled discussion about the game here. So I have to confess something, and some of the viewers here already know. But
oh Lord,
I have I have mixed feelings about this game because normally it's all in Seattle, screw the Falcons, screw Matt Ryan, screw Julio Jones, and everybody you got on that side of the field. However, I am playing fantasy football for the first time this year. First time ever. And I just so happened to have 3 Atlanta Falcons on my fantasy team. I have Matt Ryan as my quarterback. I've got Todd Gurley as a running back. I'm not sure if I'm running. I'm not sure if I'm going to play him this year. I got to figure that out. Who's going to play it? And then I've got your kicker, who's like the onside kick master, as on my team. So I got 3 Atlanta Falcons on my team. So I have obviously even more vested interest in what these players are going to do. So I want to start this discussion, man. I need some intel on the Falcons, since it doesn't matter what you and I know. Is the fact that the players are going to play are going to be ones who go on the game. It's up to them to win it. So I got to ask you, Todd Gurley has been a pain in the Seahawks' butt for a long time. But recently, his last year with the starting of the year when they lost to the Patriots in the Super Bowl, Gurley's health, his knees started to decline. They paid him a whopping contract, and then all of a sudden they're letting him go. He goes to the Falcons, to you guys for cheap. And all of a sudden now, and by much advice by some people in the know, telling me Todd Gurley's the guy to put on your fantasy squad. I listened to that. As much as I didn't want to do it, I did it. So now I want you to tell me about Todd Gurley. What do you know about Todd Gurley? What does he have left in the tank? Is the arthritis in his knees going to suddenly kick in 2020, or does this guy have like a second life with your Falcons?
Well, what I could first say before I say that is there will be no 28-3 jokes, people. That's burnt under the bridge there. As far as Todd Gurley goes with his arthritis, I don't know about if he's going to hurt. I know I'm hurting. I feel like I'm 70. One thing about Todd Gurley, he came from the University of Georgia. Georgia has a history of popping out running backs, a lot of good running backs, throughout the NFL in the career coming out of UGA. I believe, and people want to knock Gurley. They say that, he had an injury-plagued season, et cetera, et cetera. But you got to understand, and I keep trying to tell everybody, no matter what injury he had or arthritis, he still put up 15 touchdowns. And I think he had almost 1,000 all-purpose yards total. And I think a couple touchdowns receiving. So when it comes to Atlanta with what we had with Devontae Freeman and 2 years of injury-plagued football, I tell you, I would take a running back coming back who's like 6, whatever, built like a brick. He's got that Derrick Henry, Marshawn Lynch kind of drive, and coming off of almost 1,000 yards and 15 touchdowns. I think in our system that we have, because our O-line is bigger, we do have obviously the usual suspects. Matt Ryan, great choice, everybody who picked up Matt Ryan in your fantasy football. He's going to throw for 10,000 yards and about 80 touchdowns, right? But you got Matt Ryan, you got Calvin Ridley, you got Julio Jones, and we got even the guy from the Ravens, Hayden Hurst. I think with the defensive players that we got, I think with Dante Fowler and a lot of the defense, I think it's going to open up more on our passing and running game. And I think people are sleeping on the Falcons. But Todd Gurley, I expect him playing in the dome. Maybe that'll help him out a lot. And I don't know. If you're gonna come back after 15 touchdowns, I expect you to at least get 10. So I think he's got a good chance to have a good year. Hopefully
he gets those 10 after week 1. He can run for all he wants. And preferably when I start him as my fantasy back, but just, have him, go easy in the first game. That would be nice on my side of things. Okay, so interesting. Yeah, so you believe that Gurley still got something left in the tank, and obviously the Falcons do. Otherwise, they wouldn't make him their number one running back there. So yeah, tell me about so Calvin Ridley, Julio Jones. Julio Jones, we know what he can do. He is getting up there in age. Matt Ryan, same thing, but he's I got him as my fantasy quarterback. I think he's gonna. Atlanta slings the ball around a lot. One thing we have this season is much improved from last year is our secondary. As you probably know, you might have heard of a guy named Jamal Adams joined our squad this year. We also got Quentin Dunbar from the Washington football team. now
Where
over
have
at the
I
right
heard
corner.
that name? Where have I heard that name, Adams?
Oh, Jamal Adams? Oh, he was with this kind of irrelevant team for a while, but now he's with a relevant team, doing some amazing stuff that we're going to find out on Sunday. Shaquille Griffin, he's our left corner, been pretty solid in there, and then Quandre Diggs at safety. Tell me your thoughts on the passing game versus this secondary. How are you guys going to beat us with this very vastly improved secondary, which I expect a lot of great things out of?
Well, I've never been one to break down too many things when it comes to my analysis, but I do know Dan Quinn knows a lot about Seattle. A lot of the way that Atlanta plays their defense is based off of, Seattle quick, hard hitters. I expect to be no different with Seattle. Whenever Seattle plays us, the Falcons have success usually. I know it's old school analogy, but when the Falcons run the ball, we're able to pass the ball. When the ball is spread around, we're able to beat any defense, which, like we did in 2016 against the Seahawks and the Packers in the playoffs, just look dominant. I expect Atlanta, because they spend a lot of time and effort to get this offensive line together. They spend a lot of time and effort to get a running back who we feel is going to actually put some yardage and not only yards but beat up people. Because if you can, I'm not saying I want Gurley to run like 40 times, but you want a back who's going to put a hurting on you. You put a hurting on the defense, make them honest. It's going to spread around for everything else. So the key to Gurley against Seattle, obviously probably first, second down, going to get a run predicated on how we do the first series. If Gurley can average 5-6 yards a carry, that's going to tire the Seattle defense out at some point, and then it's going to open up the passing game where we got massive amount of weapons. Because if you got even as quick, and you guys probably know Seattle defense better than I do, obviously, but if you have the linebackers and secondaries playing up and trying to get the run, if Gurley's successful, and then bringing Ito Smith in there, if we still have him or whatnot, you guys are going to be playing all over the place, and you don't know what's going to happen. So that's why it's key that the running game puts up positive yards. I'm not talking about 2 yards a carry. Got to be aggressive, kind of like when the Seahawks had Marshawn Lynch. You guys would get, 5-6 yards a pop and then make your offense passing game better.
Well, and Seattle still, runs that primarily run first, establish the run to set up the pass type of offense, which has been hotly debated in the offseason here with the catchphrase "Let Russ cook." We've been talking a lot about how Russell Wilson voted the number 2 player voted in the NFL. It's time, I think, that they let Russell do a little bit more, put more of the game into his hands, and not always try to force the run to set up the pass. We'll get into that in a second. I'm still talking about your guys' offense. So one thing I think that's going to be different, or hopefully will be different, again, bring up Jamal Adams, because in the last couple of years, ever since the LOB fell apart, we've had to change our scheme. We had Earl Thomas back there as a single free high safety. We had Cam Chancellor lurking around, patrolling the middle, helping up on run defense, and we had our corners locking things down. Well, once Earl Thomas was gone, once Cam Chancellor was gone, we had weaknesses in our safeties. We had to go to 2 high safeties, which opened up a lot of things in the middle. The run game become less locked down. But now I feel like with 2 corners now that are pretty solid, and with Quandre Diggs back there and Jamal Adams patrolling the middle of the field and helping out on run support, I feel like that this is going to be a much more improved defensive run-stopping team. Granted, we still have question marks on that D-line and our offensive line, for that matter. That's probably the one part of the 2 facets and maybe the most important facets of the game that I'm still concerned about, is how solid our defensive line is going to be with the whole Jadeveon Clowney not coming back, not signing a big-name edge rusher. It's going to be a big question mark as to what our defensive line looks like. But having Jamal Adams helps a lot. In whatever weaknesses the defensive line might have, Jamal Adams fills in that hole. So I'm expecting a lot for as much as we gave up for Jamal Adams, he's going to have to step up and do some great things there.
See, you made a point when you talked about the pass rush. First, I want to, if I may, somebody popped into the chat that I've had a long history with here, Fantasy Football 07. My dude, everybody go check out his channel. He's one of the reasons, the original Falcon video makers that I interacted with when I first got on here. So go check him out. If you like breaking down a football, That would be him and Jazzy Jeff, real talk. When you were talking about defense, you were talking about pass rush. The success that people have against the Falcons and Matt Ryan is when he's pressured a lot. So if you guys are not able to pressure Matt Ryan consistently, I mean, I would say 1 or 2 sacks is not going to be that bad. But if you guys aren't able to pressure Matt Ryan consistently, I don't see how you're going to stop the offense. And I think the Falcons' defense has drastically improved. Keanu Neal's coming back, hopefully. I know he's had 2 straight years of season-ending injury. Deion Jones, we all know what he could do. Ask the Buccaneers. And hopefully Grady Jarrett, Tack McKinley can do what they do. And we got this guy Terrell, I think, from the University of Clemson. I'm not one that really follows drafts much, but I do know that this draft was a lot better than previous drafts because we focused a lot on defense. So if you guys can't put pressure on Matt Ryan, I don't see how you're going to stop the run, stop the pass, and I do feel our defense is going to be a lot better. And if you put an advantage, if our defense plays and yours doesn't, I don't see how you're going to be able to outscore us. Could be wrong.
Well, tell me something new. A team that can't put pressure on the quarterback, pretty much any team that can't do that is not going to probably get very far in the playoffs. Tell me something new here, SLITA. But it's true, though. You got to have a pass rush, and that's why there was so much emphasis on us picking up a name pass rusher. When we didn't get him, but we did get some guys, familiar names like Bruce Irvin, who has had good numbers. Benson Mayoa, a couple of guys who quietly improved their sack numbers, and then we got our existing line with guys like Jaron Reed. We've got Rasheem Green. Guys like that who just have to. And LJ Collier.
So you got Bruce Irvin back. So you got Bruce Irvin back.
Bruce Irvin is back. Yes.
Okay. I asked Norb this question during the preset before we started, so I got to ask this. How come Dan Quinn does not go after more Seattle players? I'm the only Seattle player defensively I know that he got at one point was he finally got Bruce Irvin here for a year. Then we got this. Yeah, then we got this. I think it was a backup blonde. What was his name?
Was it Cassius? Cassius, was it Cassius?
No, it was. He was a blonde. Good God, he was here for a couple years. Was it? Oh God, I think his name started with a B. I could have sworn he was from Seattle.
You're talking about the defense.
It's drawing a blank.
I'm not
James
sure. Maybe
Carpenter. No, I got him.
Yeah, maybe some of the check. I don't know. You got to give me more info here.
Well, I'm thinking
blonde guy with a B. Brandon Mebane, somebody says in the chat.
Reed play for Brandon Mebane. No, didn't Brooks Reed play for Seattle or just Houston Texans?
Who was that?
Brooks Reed played for the Texans and the Seahawks, right?
Brooks Reed, no.
Okay, well, all I know is that the Falcons very rarely get any Seattle players, and I'm kind of surprised with Dan Quinn and his history.
But he did have Bruce Irvin, and then I don't know why they didn't keep him, but he did, I thought he did all right? He had a few sacks under his belt.
Yeah, he did. I don't know why we let him go. He wanted to play for us, but he only played for a year, and then he went to Carolina. But that's neither here nor there.
So, anyway, I want to ask you. You already transitioned conveniently to the question about defense, and hey, we got some guys I want to shout out here. Samdog, the infamous 253. He's always a big supporter of both of our channels. I know he's going to do something with you guys, with you later this week.
Yes, sir.
Noah Boelter is in the chat. He's one of my panelists every week, and you guys are doing something. There's a whole bunch of guys doing collabs with you this week. I'll definitely have them. You guys need to look at David's channel and check out when those shows are airing. I'll have you repeat that later too.
Thank you.
And shout out to who's your friend there? Rise Up
ATL.
Rise Up ATL. What's up, man? I know that you guys have been working together, so appreciate seeing all the people in here in the chat.
Yeah, Rise Up ATL Norb is like the son I never had.
Yeah. So I see.
I take them under my wing.
Answer the phone line. All right, I will get to the phone line in a second here to take some of the calls since it's starting to add up here. But just wanted to get your thoughts. That was the other side of the ball, your offense against our defense. Like I said, I expressed my concerns. But what I'm really high on, our wide receiving core, our tight end, our running back group led by Chris Carson, and, of course, the magician, Russell Wilson. How will Atlanta stop this offense, which I think they are going to let Russ cook in this 2020 campaign? And I think we're going to be putting up some serious offensive numbers. What do you have to say about that, Mr. SLITA, David, in Atlanta, dude?
Well, first of all, how you doing, Mass Temple? I don't want you to have crying emojis in the chat. I actually did some research on because I had a lot of stuff broken down that I'm going to talk about on the shows with Noah and Samdog this week on my channel. Make sure you check it out. Russell Wilson, historically against the Falcons, has high yardage games. I think maybe one game or two out of the 5 or 6 he's played in, I think, has not been high yardage, but he normally throws the ball all over the field. I think the Falcons are going to do exactly what we've done in 2012 in the playoff game that we won, in 2016 in the playoff game that we won, in 2017. It seems to me when the Falcons beat Seattle, they put a lot of pressure on Russell Wilson. So I think simple pressure Russell Wilson and sack him, harass him, because when I know just like you said, it's an old cliche, but with Russell Wilson, you take his legs away from him, he can't do anything, and that's been true when it comes to the Falcons Seahawks. When he's running for his life, he doesn't make good decisions. And I remember specifically I think it was a strip sack against Russell in Seattle one year that scored a touchdown. So simple, the pass defense, just harass Russell Wilson and we'll be fine.
And we'll find out how good our offensive line is. We've had a few changes here. We've got Ethan Posick at center, who we'll find out how well he does there. We've got a new rookie at right guard, Damian Lewis, who looks to be great, but he is a rookie. And we've got a new right tackle who has replaced the flag machine, Jermaine Ifedi. And hopefully we'll have a little bit more solid play. But again, no preseason, thrown right into the fire. We'll see how these rookies do, man. But that's going to be key. But Russ we trust, and hopefully he can
get away. That's my
away.
concern, Norb. That's my concern, is that these players are going to be thrust into the action of regular season games that matter to try to get you to the playoffs without preseason. That's, like I told you in the pre-thing, I think it's going to be sloppy for maybe a week or two, and then I think maybe they'll start to get everything going. Because when it comes...
Yeah, at least everyone's going to have to deal with the same thing. So we're all dealing with no preseason. So every team is going to have the same limited options of preparation. So it might be pretty messy out there, but we're all dealing with empty stadiums.
The only thing that I see on the positive is that I think every team's offense, because if you look at the preseason games, the starters, when they normally play pretty good. I think the starters and the offenses are going to flow more than the defenses right now. That's just how I see it. I could be wrong, but during preseason, I see how regular starters go up and down the field, and then they sit. So that's pretty much how I think it's going to be.
Well, it really just depends. It just depends on how I think teams like actually Seattle and Atlanta are pretty matched that way. You got two veteran quarterbacks, been around a long time, got receivers who have been playing with, they got that rapport. I feel bad for the teams who have like a rookie quarterback trying to go in there with no warm-up, no preseason, trying to establish rapport with these receivers in a game-time situation. But we'll see what happens. I'm excited to see what happens here. But I want to hear from the callers here and start getting a little bit of feedback from them, see what questions they might have for you or myself. Again, the number here, if you want to jump into the conversation, 515-606-5121, code number 696-153. Let's go to, I believe this is Lewis, the sports nerd. He's been holding on for a long time, been there since the beginning. Let's get him in here first. I'm going to try to keep these moving fast so we can get through as many calls as possible, so we'll try to limit the time. All right, so let's hope this works, because I haven't done this in a while. Lewis, are you with us?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. This is the KC Sports Nerd, is it not?
Yes, it is. You are correct.
All right. The technology's working. David, can you hear Casey, the Sports Nerd? He's a Chiefs fan.
Absolutely, Casey. And what I'm doing, I'm jotting down every caller that calls in so I can find your channels later.
Look at this guy. He's so diligent. Such a good Atlanta fan.
Yes.
All right. So, Lewis, what do you got? What's your question?
Well, usually I come on here and just say I have a question, but today I'll actually cede my opinion to one of your points here, saying you guys want to get off to 1-0 start. I agree with you. Excuse me. I'll agree with you totally there. Same with my team. I think we do need to get off to a 1-0 start because the Texans are not just a cakewalk team. They just have a good quarterback in Deshaun Watson. They have some receivers on that side in Brandon Cooks. And I just think that it will be a battle, but I think that it will be important, especially to get off to a 1-0 start in 2020 for sure.
And you're obviously talking about the Chiefs starting the NFL 2020 season in that Thursday night opener, the Chiefs versus the Texans. The Texans, Deshaun Watson signing a whopping contract extension, so I'm sure he's very happy to be have his generations of lives paid for a while. But yes, KC, obviously you guys are the Super Bowl champions. Do you have any thoughts on this game? I know you're a Chiefs guy, but any thoughts on this Atlanta-Seattle matchup? Who do you have winning this game?
Well, before we get to that, I just got to say, no matter what, Norb is winning this bet, no matter what. Just congratulations to you, by the way. But yeah, I think it will be. I think it will be a very interesting game to watch. Especially, I think that secondary in Seattle is also a lot better and a lot more better equipped, especially with some of those additions in the offseason. So,
before you give your prediction, I just want you to know I think your channel's awesome, and I don't even know about it yet.
Thanks, man.
He's a smart kid. He did one of the trivia contests for my channel, so he put it together. And I have a lot of young fans who are very intelligent. By the way, he's one of them. But go on.
Well, I'm trying to smooth him before he picks.
Yeah, right. Good luck with that.
Yeah. Anyway, as I was saying, though, my final score prediction as of now, which I have not officially made a prediction final yet, I will do that later in the week. My initial score prediction right now is Hogs are going to edge out 31-28. I think that's going to be a hard battle, two veteran quarterbacks. No preseason, as you said. It's going to go right into the fire. But I just think that defense is going to come up big late in the game. I think that that's what Seattle is going to do. So I have the Seahawks winning 31-28 down
Good man.
Week 1.
David, do you still like his channel after that prediction?
Yes, I do like your channel, Casey. But just so you know, like Chris Jericho says, KC, sports nerd caller, you have just made the list. I'm going to remember that score and your pick. 31-28 Seattle.
You're going to hold him accountable. All right.
Yes.
Lewis, sports nerd, I'm going to go on to some other calls, but thank you so much, and good luck against the Texans on Thursday.
Thank you so much, man.
All right.
All right. See you later.
All righty. Let's go to Samdog. He's been itching to get on.
Yes, he is.
He's been itching to get on, so let's get Samdog on here, the infamous 253. Samdog's in the house. What's up, Sam?
NorbCam, what is up? I'm on the live stream while I am live as well, and we have a legendary stream over here. We got Jazzy Jeff, we got Squabble, we got Michael Mathis, we got Dallas Stewart at my house too, man. If you're live on there with SLITA and that too. We even had Engraven Vince come in and holler, man. It's lit over here on my channel, man. What is going on? Dallas, say what's up to Norb.
What's up, Norb?
What's up, fellas?
What's up, Jazzy Jeff? What's up, Samdog? Man, you
Dallas?
excited? You pumped, aren't you? You pumped. You crunk.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Yes, everybody on my channel, say what's up.
So many streams going on. There's too much content to take in. Oh my goodness, fighting for airtime. It's great.
Technology, man.
Share screen my stream right now, Norb. Share screen my stream right now, man. You and SLITA gotta freaking see this, man. Because I'm share screening yours right now as we speak while we got I got some of the other people on there, including my homie and hook up to free agency news, Mr. Michael Mathis, Mad Hits Media on here. This is insane right now, Norb. And Jazzy Jeff and I were talking week 1 and that too. It's gonna be fun, man. How you doing over there on the other side, SLITA?
I'm doing good, man. Let me go ahead and say I saw your stream earlier. I tried to get to it. I commented, but you didn't see it because you were so excited. But while the both of y'all were on here, Jazzy Jeff, make sure I say this correctly, Jazzy Jeff Real Talk. Is that correct, sir? Longtime follower of my channel. If you like Falcons breakdowns, and I'm talking in-depth, getting in the gut, breakdown, go check out Jazzy Jeff Real Talk. Please, I love his content. He's a huge supporter of my channel. I'm glad we've come in contact now and got this thing rolling. Check out Samdog, the infamous. He's extremely hyperactive, and he's extremely pumped. And while he's on, we have a bet coming up, and we'll talk about it on our show. Thursday night at 7 p.m. Eastern time.
That's right.
To where if Atlanta wins, he has to drink some kind of beer of Coors Light or whatever. I might tweak it up a little bit, sir.
Coors Light, you said
but
Coors
if Seattle
Light.
wins,
You
you're
have to
going
smoke a
to see
cigar.
SLITA take a cigar.
Yeah, but
I
you
mean,
don't have to
damn,
inhale
right?
it. You just have to suck in the smoke and just blow it out, man. That's all you gotta do. Suck in the smoke and blow it out.
Dude,
Don't
that's
inhale.
hey.
We know
look, that's all-
Sam's the cigar smoking king out there, you know. And
Yeah.
so SLITA, you are not a cigar smoker, I assume.
I'm not a smoker, period. So that's all I'm
Let's
gonna do
get
is huff and
hashtag
puff and
Sam
blow your
cigar
house
smoking
down.
king.
That's all I'm gonna do.
You can just claim I didn't inhale. SLITA doesn't inhale.
No inhaling here.
Let's get hashtag Samdog cigar smoking king.
Hey, I got to shout out the super chat, man. Unix format with a $30 super chat, man. Thank you so much. You're one of the biggest supporters in the super chat side of things, man. I appreciate it. He says, "Go Seahawks." Enough said. Unix format. Thank you always for the support, brother. Appreciate it greatly.
What does Unc's format do? Does he do videos? And Fantasy Football 7 says Falcons 31-21. I concur. If fantasy football, longtime friend, he and I have our moments, but ultimately, I met the guy a couple times. He's very knowledgeable, breakdown like Jazzy Jeff. Hopefully, we can interact this year. If you want breakdown footage, go to his channel. And he says 31-21 Falcons. I like that.
Yeah, what are you doing, man? Are you bringing all your people into here and say, "Hey, man, go to Norb's chat, so blow it up. We need more Falcons fans in here."
I said 28-21. We winning by a touchdown, Norb.
Oh, really, Samdog? Okay, well, yeah, we'll talk about that. But Norb,
yeah.
I'm a firm believer.
I did it with
I'm a
Jazzy
loyalist.
Jeff.
I support good channels, and I bring people to help
This is
support
awesome, guys.
good channels.
Absolutely, man. Well, hey, Samdog, thanks for calling in, man. This is cool. I got your screen over here on the other side. So everybody, if you want to jump on, check out Samdog's channel.
Yeah.
How come I don't see it?
Yeah,
I don't see it.
Show him the screen.
I'll try to see if I can pop the screen on there.
Got to show it in there.
Your channel,
man, I
you're
almost
challenging my on-the-fly technology
Well,
right
I don't
here.
have a lot of people on there. Yeah, I know I'm not really in the. I only got like 4 people in right now in the thing right now in the chat watching.
There it is. I just put it on the screen. There
we
you
had
go.
in there earlier.
It's on the screen.
Let's see it. Oh my gosh, there it is.
There you go. Look, it's
man.
me, it's us, watching you, watching us, watching you, watching us. It's an infinite loop, guys.
Yeah.
It's an infinite loop.
Yeah, and of course, we got Noah. What's up, my dude? Is going to be on my show Thursday at 1
got
p.m.
Michael
Eastern
Mathis?
time. I do believe so. Noah's got to get up early. You better get some sleep the night before because I got a lot for you. And my dude, right above, Jazzy Jeff, Real Talk. What's up, my dude? I'm so happy for you. I'm happy that you're out there. Check out, he does kick-ass, pardon my French, intros. Jazzy Jeff, Real Talk. Check him out. Samdog.
Jazzy Jeff, you just got shout out to SLITA.
What's up, Samdog? And the other guy, the
DJ Squabble, the Bolt, my guy, Noah the Bolt Boelter.
No, there's some guy by Samdog. What's up, man?
Oh, he was chatting it up.
And we got Mad Hits Media up in the house.
All right, yeah, it's getting a little chaotic here. We're going to get the circus back under control. But hey, man, have a good stream, Samdog. And we'll come at you.
If you ain't with it.
You ain't infamous,
you
baby.
Ain't with it. You ain't infamous. Go Hawks, baby.
All right, man. Good talking to you. All right, so that's Samdog. Never a dull moment when Samdog's in the house. All right, let's go to another call here. I'll take one more here. Someone's been waiting on a long time, all the way from White Plain, New York. New York.
How you doing?
Let's get him on here. Who's this and where you calling from?
It's Joey. I'm using my Google Voice, Norb.
This is Joey?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's
Resident
up, man?
Eagle fan from Washington?
Yeah.
I'm using my Google Voice.
It's been a while, man.
I'm good. It's been a minute, Norb.
So since Joey's in New York, I'm guessing you're Italian, so let me get into the Italian accent. Joey, how you doing? How you doing?
I'm not. I'm using my Google Voice account. I'm actually from Washington, but I'm originally from Philly.
Okay, all right. So, what's on your mind, man? What do you got for us? What do you got for us?
I got something for David here. I was wondering, before you guys go into bed with Norb here, what is your guys' record going to be this year? What is your prediction for the Atlanta Falcons record this year?
Okay. I don't normally, Unk's format says SLITA, great beard, looking good. I know.
Humble too.
I know, right? I don't know. I firmly believe the Falcons are being underrated. And I think the Falcons are clearly capable to get 10 or 11 wins, but I don't care how many wins we get as long as we get to the playoffs. As long as we get to the playoffs and win what Norb saw was taken from me in 2016. I want to see the Falcons win a Super Bowl title.
I honestly think you guys got robbed.
I think Atlanta's clearly capable of getting 10, 11, 12 wins. So that's what I expect, but really I don't care. NorbCam, if I can, and I'm sorry to interrupt you, sir. Fizzle Productions, one of my close friends who I shouted, he's calling in on your show. If you could please check his area code. I think it's...
Oh, I see it. 706 from the 706. Yeah, I got you. We'll bring it in.
I think so. Please take him in. But yeah, 11 or 12 wins, man.
Okay.
High hopes.
See, that's more than I'm expecting from my Eagles. I'm thinking like 7-9, 8-8.
Oh man.
Oh, and speaking of Philadelphia, dude, I went to Philly 2017. I sat 10 rows from the field, Lincoln Financial Field. Even though we lost the game, my dude, you Philly fans get a bad rep. Y'all were classy to me. Well, except the one guy who was screaming at me when I walked in, but I had a great time in Philly, man. I want to let you know, I had a great time.
I'll say this much. I haven't been to Philadelphia yet, but what I found, because I've been to a few places, right? And what I found
is, I'll be right back.
Yeah. Go ahead. What I found is you get what you bring with you get what you bring with you, man. If you treat people nicely and you act like a classy fan, well, usually people will treat you back the same way. But if you come in there acting like a jerk, usually that's how people will treat you. So I've never had trouble. Yeah. I remember when I went to a St. Louis Rams game over in St. Louis before they moved back to L.A. I remember this security guard came after me and said, "Excuse me, sir, you need to come out with us, please." And I was like, "Whoa, what did I do?" You know? And so they walk out there and say, "Somebody reported that someone just fitting your description was smoking marijuana in the stands." And I'm like going, "Dude, I'm in St. Louis. I'm the only Seahawks fan with a big green hair thing like what David's got on. How easy is it to say, hey, security, there's a guy with a big green hair thing in section 152 smoking weed," just to mess with me, you know?
Oh, wow.
But anyway, I wasn't smoking it because I've never smoked weed in my life, to be honest with you.
Let me ask you this. Did you get the last laugh at the end of the game?
We never won. I went to St. Louis twice, and we never won there. So I was not good. We did not win either time.
I always hated your guys' chances in St. Louis. I think while you guys were there, you guys won a few games there.
No, we
One
did.
of which being a Monday night game.
Yeah, but barely. But the times I was there, man, we didn't win. It was just bad luck. So,
hey,
anyway.
to the Philly fan, can you tell me your channel, please? What is it?
It's Joey Osmer, but I don't upload Eagles content at all.
Okay, well, if you decide, comment and just let me know. And Norb, speaking of travel, if the Falcons play the Seahawks in the playoffs, Seattle or Atlanta, and they allow fans, even if they don't, I will look. If it's in Seattle, I will look into trying to make a trip up there. If you're comfortable with it, I'll let you know. I'll wear my mask. I'll bring my spray. I'll bring a box. I'll bring a bubble. And everything for you. I'll bring everything, contamination kits and all.
All right. Well, if we get to that point, it's a long way from now. We got a lot of COVID issues to work out. But hey, man, I hope we're talking playoffs. That means we're both doing good things.
Me and you got to get a bet going for when November hits. End of November, because we play you guys.
We play you guys in Philadelphia again. Yeah, that's right.
Really?
We played you. We beat you twice last year. It's hard to beat a team twice in their own stadium. We beat you guys twice last year, and we got to go there again for a third time.
When playoffs game, we were both injury riddled. You guys had one running back left.
Yep.
Because you guys had to bring Marshawn Lynch in the final game of the season.
Marshawn Lynch
You
went
guys were out
from
partying,
serving
you guys
alcohol in
were
the
out
parking lot
partying.
to the actual to getting on the field. That's how desperate we were last year. But yeah,
And the Eagles, after I looked at that hit, I saw that it was a clean hit by Jadeveon Clowney. I looked at it thoroughly. It was a clean hit.
now look at that.
But
A
it
Philly
knocked out
fan
one-
who's man enough to admit
was
that
a
he
clean
thought it was a
hit.
clean hit.
I thought it was a clean hit. I thought it was a clean
Well,
hit.
I agree with you, and he's not even on my team
But-
anymore. But I still stand by that it was a clean hit. I mean, I think in the end
Yeah,
it looked
but-
like the result was it kind of became sort of helmet to helmet. But I don't think that was the intent. But that's.
Yeah. I don't think it was. I think it was just accidental by Jadeveon.
You got to get a message out to your quarterback, Carson Wentz. You got to tell that guy to take a slide once in a while. That dude is always trying to be the hero, and it's gonna be like and warning to
cost him
Lamar
his
Jackson
career.
fans out there. That guy takes one too many hits, and one time there's going to be one that he's not going to get up from. So got to take a Russell Wilson page and just slide and live to play another down.
Let me say this because you mentioned Carson Wentz. He's on my fantasy team. I had an auto pick. So
okay.
I don't know, but I'm gonna be honest. I have Phillip Rivers on my team. I'm starting Phillip Rivers over Carson Wentz because I'm just not sold on him. I'm trying to get Matt Ryan.
I would do that too.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Let me give. I got some people in there talking to me. I want to interact with the people. Tyler, what's his name? God, I forgot his name. Tyler something wants a shout out for me. Tyler, how you doing, sir?
Is it Tyler Parcher?
Yeah, Tyler. Yeah, Tyler Parkson.
Yeah, Parcher. Hey, my boy, Tyler Parcher. What's up, Tyler?
Well, now you're SLITA's boy. I'm going to take you from Norb. You're my boy. And Unk's format. Welcome. Here's your shout out, y'all.
All right. Hey, say Joey, before I let you go, you got a score prediction for this game? Who's going to win?
You better say Atlanta. I swear.
No, hell no. 31-32. Or, not 31-21, Seattle.
Oh, 31-21. Okay, I was going to say.
Okay, wait a second. Okay, I have to say this. I'm sorry to interrupt. I know we're not really on a time frame tonight, but I want to keep it 6 hours. But every person that has come on here has picked Seattle. I look in the chat, almost everybody picked Seattle. I have to know
You are in a
why.
Seahawks channel. NorbCam is a predominantly Seahawks guy.
That is true. That is true, sir. But you need to be realistic. Like I'm realistic to say that Norb is that. I'm realistic to say that the Falcons do choke in the big games, and I know Seattle's got a chance to win. It would not surprise me, but I'm also a realist to know Atlanta is. Norb just threw the choke sign. Thank you, sir.
What? No, I had something. I had something on my throat. I had something on my throat.
You just killed all that noise real quick, but it's whatever.
I didn't say 28-3, by the way. I did say 28-3.
Oh my God! But anyways, just like I said, just be real, man. Atlanta's got a legitimate chance to win this game. I promise you that.
They do.
Jay
and I'm going to say
Jay,
it's going to be close. It's going to be high scoring, and I'm going to say 31-21 Seattle. Final prediction there.
Okay.
Right.
Before you go on, your name is what again?
I'll at you in chat.
Okay, Joey, right? Joey?
Yeah.
Yes, please, because I'm writing everybody's score who says Seattle is going to win, so that way I can pull. We're all going to laugh at you, and Adam Sandler at the end.
Oh, I thought you were going to say so that way you can send him a gift package for everybody who got it right.
Yeah. I don't know about that, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, Joey, thank you, man. Appreciate the Hawks love.
Send them all some Bud Light Platinum.
Oh, Bud Light Platinum's strong, man. That is strong.
All right, Joey, I'm going to let you go to get some other callers, but thanks for the call. Appreciate
Joey.
it, man.
Have a good one, man. Thanks for popping in.
Yeah, you're live in the ATL and Norb.
All right, man.
Thank you.
Go Hawks, baby.
How you doing? Go Falcons, sir.
All right, I'm gonna go bring in your Fizzle pal right here from the 706.
Yes, my dude.
Hey Fizzle, what's up?
SLITA,
You're on
NorbCam,
live
how
on
y'all
NorbCam with SLITA. I know you guys are good pals. What's up, man?
Yes. What's up, Fizz?
What's good with y'all?
Hey,
Go
man.
Braves.
Not much, man. Just looking forward to some football in 2020. Can't believe it's finally here. What's on your mind, bro?
What's on my mind? First of all, like SLITA said, go Braves. Second of all, I know a lot of people are really being nice, and Slita knows where I'm going to go with this. I think the Seahawks win by 14. I'm not trolling.
My God.
I am being honest.
SLITA.
Oh my God.
This is one of your peeps, man. 14-point win.
Well,
okay, wait. So hold on a second. I'm starting to like this guy. I'm starting to like this guy more and more. A Fizzle Productions here. Can you qualify your response, sir? Why is Seattle going to win by 14 points? I want to hear your rationale.
He always hates my team. He always hates my team.
Hey, SLITA, shut up. I want to hear what A Fizzle has to say.
I actually do hate the Falcons, but that's not why I'm picking Seattle to win by 14.
Okay, well, give me some facts.
I'm just being. It's just all honesty. The reason why I feel that way because I feel that the Falcons defense, I know they always tell me that they got a few pieces. I'm not sold on their defense. And Russell Wilson had a really good year last year. I feel like the Seahawks are good I feel like the Seahawks good offense is good.
Dude, Matt Ryan had almost 5,000 yards.
Let me finish, please.
Yeah, man. So rude. Go ahead, A Fizzle.
Okay. I feel like I said, Seahawks offense is good enough to win by 2 touchdowns. Now, you want to flip the script around for as Falcons offense versus Seahawks defense. I feel like it's going to be. I feel like it's going to be tough. I feel like it can go either way, but I feel like the Seahawks may be good for at least a turnover or 2 on defense. I feel like that's going to be the determinative factor of them winning by 2 touchdowns. I know Falcons fans probably want to call me a troll and Falcons hater, but I'm just being straight up honest with y'all. No BS.
Hey, quick shout out Unix format in the super chat again. Says Seahawks by 14. Sup, A Fizzle. Unix format in agreement with you, man.
Hey, so, I'm gonna go ahead and say this again. I'm gonna pull in again. A Fizzle, you have just made the list, sir. I'm gonna remember all this. Oh, by the way, he's a Broncos fan. Just so he's a Broncos fan, Norb. Just so you know.
So A Fizzle is a Broncos fan.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. That's good to get some perspective. A Fizzle, what were you saying?
I want to tell Slita that his Falcons still going to lose to the Broncos week 9. I want to remember that.
Oh, I'm gonna be ready for that one. I promise you. I've already told you that. I promise you.
And I know y'all I know y'all want to keep the Seahawks Falcons, but that's all this thing I have to say. And I just want to my Broncos play the Titans on Monday night, and I'm gonna say this right here. We're gonna beat the Titans. I know they got Derrick Henry. Everyone was telling me about Derrick Henry, but my Broncos shut them down last year, and we shut them out 16-0. I feel like the Broncos are going to beat the Titans again. Will we shut them out? I hope so, but I don't think that will happen. I feel like the Titans will get some points, but I believe that the Broncos are capable of winning that game. I feel like that's going to be a springboard of what to come from the Denver Broncos in 2020.
All right, look, hey, before you go, because I know we got a lot of calls and everything, I did talk to Norb. I talked to him about your channel, A Fizzle Productions. A longtime friend of mine, A Fizzle Productions, is a Braves co-host of mine with ACP Carter 45, Gator fan, Broncos fan, Tampa Bay Lightning fan. Would you, if it's okay, Norb, would you care to let everybody know about your shows coming up this week, A Fizzle, and that'll be that with me. And thanks for coming in.
Go ahead, A Fizzle.
Thank you, Norb. I appreciate it, sir.
Since you did pick the Seahawks,
really
I figure since you gave the Seahawks a 14-point win, I got to give you the credit of promoting some of your stuff. Go ahead. You got 30 seconds.
Okay, I'm not doing much on YouTube at this conjure because of my hectic schedule, but I do have a series going on my channel right now called The Greatest Video Series. It's basically showcasing everybody's, as far as people I watch, as far as greatest video of their YouTube tenure. And sorry, NorbCam, I did not get you in season 1 because I got my people. But I may do a season 2, and if I do, I'll make sure I include you in that, okay?
I know you will.
It's every Monday at 7, except this week coming up because of Labor Day. I pushed it to Tuesday, but after that, it'll be Monday night the rest of the way for the remaining season of this. Other than that, I just do videos when I can. I do my live streams when I can. I call them the crib. It's basically just play on clubbing, That's why I call them the crib, so. Other than that, whatever I do is just, random.
Thanks, A Fizz, my dude.
All right,
Norb, thank you very much.
Yeah,
for
no
letting me
problem.
speak.
Put your channel in the comment, and people will be able to find it. You can put it in the chat, but the chat kind of is hard to find. But if you put it in the comment, it'll stay there. So you have my permission to go put it in there on the comment. People can check you out. All right,
thanks. You, Norb. Appreciate
I'll do that tomorrow. And maybe one day me and Norb will do something in the future. Whenever the Broncos,
we got a Broncos guy here.
Play each other, we'll see. But I appreciate you for letting me on NorbCam. I'm gonna sit back and watch the rest of the listen to the rest of the stream because I know you got a couple other calls you want to get to. I don't want to hold up your time, so appreciate you for letting me on NorbCam.
All right, no problem. Fizzle Productions in there. That was cool. What was cooler was the fact that he gave us a 14-point win. I like that part of it.
Yeah, but I gotta talk to him later to change that.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Let's go to someone here in not too far my neck of the woods. Devin from Puyallup. Let's bring Devin in here. I haven't talked to him in a while. Devin, what's up? How you doing?
Devin.
Not much, man. How are you?
I'm doing all right. It's been a while since I've done these call-ins. It's kind of fun to hear from you guys, hear you guys' voices again. What's on your mind?
So, how do you say first for whatever your first name is, the ATL?
David. That's David over there.
Tom Brady Jr. Yeah, Dave. My first question is for David. What do you think about? What do you think about Cam Newton leaving your division and getting Tom Brady?
Can I answer that question, Norb?
Okay? Oh, yeah, that's the question. Yeah, how do you feel?
Okay,
Cam Newton gone, Tom Brady here.
Okay. Well, first of all, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and I will be having a video for Tampa Bay later. I have a lot of stuff already written down, Devin, so you're going to want to stay tuned. I think Tom Brady going over to Tampa Bay, I think that is going to be the biggest overhyped letdown that you could possibly get since the 2010 Dream Team with the Eagles. That's all I'm going to say about that. The Falcons have owned the Buccaneers 6 of 7, 10 last place finishes since 2003. Prove me wrong. As far as the New England Patriots getting Cam Newton has been a basket case. He's a really talented quarterback. The Falcons beat him up like 5 or 6 straight times or something to that extent. If anybody, to be real, if anybody can get Cam Newton ready, that would be the Patriots, because for some reason they're able to get quarterbacks to play. I think he's a good fit athletically for the system, but I just think his good years are gone, and I think he's going to have the pressure of having Tom Brady in the back of his mind that he's going to have to live up to. And I see the Patriots probably having a 9-win season, maybe a wild card. I think it's the Bills' division now. The Bills played them really tough last year, and I think the Bills are going to win the AFC East.
Right. Interesting. So you had a second question there, Devin.
Yeah. So my second question is, who do you think will win the NF and AFC West?
Who's going to win the NFC West?
Our division and the AFC. Yeah, both the NFC and the AFC West.
You're asking me who I think is going to win the NFC West?
Yeah, and the AFC West.
Oh, and the AFC West. Okay, I'll start with the AFC West. I think it's going to be the Chiefs and the Chiefs and the Chiefs in the AFC West. Sorry, the rest of you guys in the AFC West. NFC West is going to be tight, I think. I think it's going to be tight between, obviously, the Seahawks, the 49ers, and I think the Cardinals are going to be making some noise this year too. LA will give some fits, but I think they're going to be hopefully struggling a little bit. I got my prediction video coming out on Friday. And so I'm saving all of my predictions for that, because nothing's official until that video drops. So in 6 days or 5 days, you guys will hear that. So I will let you know what I think. Yeah. But let me just say it's going to be definitely close, like a 3-way race to the finish in the NFC West. And I'll let you know what I think come Friday.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Does he want my pick? Does he want my pick as well?
What do you know about the West, man?
Man, I'm a wild gunslinger, sir. I know about a lot of stuff.
All right, what do you think?
Well, and also for the fact the Falcons beat a lot of you guys. In the NFC West, I think it's going to come down to San Francisco and Seattle. I actually like Seattle to come out of that division with the Niners maybe getting a wild card. So there you go, guys. I think Seattle's clearly the best team in the NFC West. I think the Cardinals, I think the Rams, So Seahawks, Niners. I think the Niners had a 1-year aberration, and that's just how I see it. In the AFC West, the Kansas City Chiefs, and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah,
I knew you were gonna say that.
It's gonna be like that for a while.
Don't get me wrong. I'm a Hawks fan first, but I'm a Raiders fan too.
Oh, Raiders fans.
Yeah,
Okay.
Raiders.
All right.
Yeah.
Boy,
Yeah,
and the Falcons own him.
I'm a Hawks. Yeah, I'm a Hawks and Raiders fan. I'm a Hawks fan first. If you guys want to go and check out my gaming channel, the Raider Gamer. I'll put a link in the comments.
All right.
Yeah. Hey, Devon, do me a favor. If you can please comment below the video, if NorbCam is okay with it, so I could see your link, because I got so many I'm writing down. And who did you pick in the Seattle-Atlanta game again? Did you do a pick?
He hasn't yet.
No, but I think I have.
You seem pretty cool, my dude. You seem good.
Yeah, it's awesome. I think I got us. I'm going with us. We can all add into the things that we've done. I think we're gonna win this game. I think we're gonna have a good year.
So you think Seattle is going to win the game by how much?
God, I want to go maybe 13, 15 or 15.
Oh boy, I tell you, I'm gonna have a great post game show. I have a lot of people to talk about after week 1.
All right. Well, we'll see. I think it's going to be a lot higher score than that, but usually is. But not a defensive slugfest between these two teams. But
Atlanta don't get that much love.
All right. Thanks for calling, Devin. Appreciate you, man. It's good hearing from you.
Devin.
Go Hawks.
Man. You too. Go Hawks.
All righty. The A-bomb says, "Why are you wearing Seahawk crap, Dave?" First of all, it's not crap. I think that's one of the best hair designs ever made in the history of hair designs. And I'm glad you had the balls to wear it.
Well, Norb, if I may say, A-Bomb is a member of what I used to do. He's a diehard 49er fan. He and I have done bets and interactions.
Yeah, I've seen this stuff before.
I want to bet with him, and that's finalized in February. He's old school like us, man. So and I'm wearing this because in NorbCam's caption, he put me in it because I won this. I won this when Atlanta beat Seattle. So I wanted just to let Seattle fans know what their future is, that all I do is win, 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 no matter what.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I can get another trophy on my case.
You weren't singing that song last year when we beat you guys in Atlanta, just FYI.
I was working, sir.
Yeah, I know. That's what you said. How convenient. All right, let's go to my buddy over in Sioux Falls. Colin, I believe this is our Seahawks fan. Let's bring him on. What's up?
Hey, this is Aiden from Sioux Falls.
Aiden, it's been a while, man. How you doing? What's on your mind today?
Good.
Hey, Hayden, how are you from Sioux Falls?
Yeah, good. I think the Seahawks will win this game, but
oh my God,
next Sunday. Yeah.
Do I got to start paying off people?
Yes.
No.
To give us the right predictions? My God.
Hey, real quick, John Dunham in the Super Chat says, "Hey, Norb, David, my pick was originally Seahawks, but changed it to Falcons since no offense. Norb, Seattle starts off slow." Well, that has been the case. John Dunham in the Super Chat.
Mr. John Dunham, thank you very much. I will remember you in my victory celebration.
But if they let Russ cook, which I've been saying along, I don't know if you know this, David, but when Seattle has a 10-point lead or more at the half, we are undefeated since like 2012.
Okay,
we
but
have
do me
a
a favor.
10-point lead.
But do me a favor. Get that 10-point lead first. You haven't done it yet.
We plan to. That's on my to-do list. I'm going to send it out to Russell. Russell, get a 10-point lead.
Let me see. To-do list, 10-point, halftime. Dot the I's, cross the A's. Okay, I got it.
You got to admit, that's pretty impressive. That's pretty impressive to be undefeated when you have a 10-point lead. Imagine if we had a lead like 28-3. Imagine how solid that victory would be. Anyway, let's go back to the caller. Aiden, do you have a question for us here?
Yeah. I can't believe the NFL is here, but yeah. It's been a big offseason getting Jamal Adams on the Seahawks. Yep.
Yep, that was. Is that your question, or you would make a comment before your question? Yes, getting Jamal Adams is going to be a game changer. Game changer has to be when you give up that much.
Who did Jamal Adams play for before he went to Seattle?
Jets. Jets.
The Jets. Yeah. So Gangrene David, shout out my dude. He's not too happy. I'm sure that pained him.
He's not been too happy for a while.
Yeah.
No, he hasn't. He's my dude. Go check him out, Gangrene David.
Unix format in the super chat, responding to John Dunham, says that slow Seattle start is going to change, but when it circles back, beware. Go Hawks. Yeah, I love it, man. Unix format, man. You're blowing things up. Anyway, Aiden, so you're talking about Jamal Adams. Yes, he's going to change the game. He's going to be huge for the defense. What's your question? You must have a question in here.
It's been a while since we had been on here. Getting call-ins, yeah.
It's been months. Yes, absolutely.
This NFL season will be good, but I think the Seahawks will go to the Super Bowl, but yeah.
Ooh, okay. We're getting really ahead on our schedule here. But yeah, do you have a question? Do you have a question for David? If not, give me a score prediction for this game.
I think Seahawks win 31 to. It's going to be a close game, 31-20.
That's not a close game. That's not a close game.
31-27.
Oh, what? Did you change it?
No,
31-27.
Oh, 31-27. Okay, that's a close game. 31-27.
Okay.
31-27.
You do know that I will have a final prediction tonight, right?
Oh, I know.
It's going to be monumental. It's going to bypass everybody that keeps picking against my team, just so you know.
Okay, yeah. Whatever makes you feel good. John Dunham in the Super Chat says, back to Unix format. Yeah, near the middle and or end of the season, not a fan of both teams. I see both teams being good this year. Well, we were talking about that. Both teams being good this year means we might face each other in the playoffs. But, you know, this is week one of a very long season and a very unusual season that we don't even know if it's going to reach the end of the season, depending on how this whole pandemic plays out. Hopefully it will, and we can talk about playoffs and stuff like that. But, hey, Aiden, so thanks for the call, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
we'll do this again.
Sir. I'll tell you, I got to start greasing the palms of these predictors because I'm clearly at a disadvantage right now. I got Seattle all over my paperboard.
Well, maybe if I'm on your channel, it'll be a different story. But spitting facts, man. All right, thanks, Aiden. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for the call. We're going to get to another caller here. Let me go to the 404. I'm not sure who this is, but we're going to find out. The call says Diane Olson, but I get so few female callers on this, I would be surprised if it was. But let's find out. What's up? You're on the air with NorbCam and SLITA. What's on your mind? Who's this and where are you calling from, first of all?
Yeah, what's up?
You don't sound like Diane.
I know.
I want Diane on the line. Where's Diane?
He's got this guy's got a voice box changer. You know where you...
I've been catfished.
How you doing, Diane?
Oh, I'm doing really good. How are you guys today? No, what's your name? What's your name? What's your name?
It's Rise Up ATL.
Oh, this is Rise Up ATL. Okay, okay.
Rise Up. All you had to do was come in, my dude, with your name, man.
Well, I think it's like an automatic thing on here. It just said Diane. So, anyway, Rise Up ATL. What's up, man? This is your boy.
Yeah, he's a son I never had.
Yeah, well, I think that obviously, you know, next Sunday, you know, it will be a good game. I definitely do expect a win from my Falcons. Obviously, I'm just going to go out and say that.
Okay. Why?
I think that when you think about it, we had a very strong finish to last season. We won the last 6 out of 8 games. And to me, this is a pattern that I've noticed every 4 years. We always do good. Every 4 years, we always make the playoffs, and we always take a step further in the playoffs. And every 4 years, we see Seattle in the playoffs.
So basically, every election year, you guys do good, but in non-election years, you guys suck.
Every election year.
Got it. Okay, that's what it takes. Okay, got it. No, I'm just giving you. I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing. Well, it'll be interesting to see if that pattern continues. That is a good point. But you guys were, I mean, it's been more than ever before. You guys were in the Super Bowl in 2007. It was 2017, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So you guys were good. That was 3 years ago. So I think you guys are good more often than just 4 years. It was really just the last 2.
Yeah, well, that was, I believe, that was from the 2016 season. So that was what I meant.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I got you. Okay.
So, I mean, I'm definitely expecting, I'm not going to say I expect a division title. I think New Orleans still wins the division, but I'm expecting us to make the playoffs, and I honestly think that we can go on a run.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, you're right. The Super Bowl is 2017, but that was your 2016 season. So I stand corrected. You actually did do it every 4 years. But no, I think
rise up. I expect a Super Bowl championship here in Atlanta this year.
I mean, I do. You know, we've waited and we've had to see the 2010 divisional loss versus the Packers when we were just manhandled. And then we obviously had to see 17-0 versus the Niners, and then 2016, something I don't even want to mention. So, I mean, I think it's time for us to, win a Super Bowl. But, I mean, I'm not also going to, just say we're the only good team in the NFC. We got Seattle, we got San Francisco, Dallas could be good. Even New Orleans. I mean, although I don't expect them to, make the Super Bowl or especially win it, I still think New Orleans will.
Can't break that.
Not good hands there, David.
Thank you very much.
Is that going to be Julio Jones dropping passes when we face you guys? I hope he catches the ball better than you hold on to that, man.
You got jokes.
Hey, before you show that, I got to shout out some guys in the Super Chat real quick. So the A-Bomb, spitting out some venom over here. A-Bomb in the Super Chat says, neither of your pathetic teams are making the playoffs. This is just a 49er fan, right?
Yes, he is. He's a trash talker, too, sir. He brings it hard.
I see it.
He's relentless.
He's a legend in the trash talking community. He destroyed me one night. I mean, I got immense respect for A-Bomb and what he does, but I also don't think that the Niners are going to make it back to the Super Bowl this year.
No, me neither. No, I mean, see, now that gave a segue to what I was going to show here. Now, I know it says Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl champions on this video. Thank you, Kyle Shanahan, for choking against us 29-22 and against the Super Bowl, blowing the lead. Thank you. That's all you do is choke. But this right here.
That's true.
2020. It is true. They choke. I don't care about regular season because this is what I hear, NorbCam. What did the win get y'all? Well, it got me to laugh at the Niners. It got me to laugh at Kyle Shanahan. It made the Seahawks happy. And it got me this case and soon to be a Chiefs mini helmet. So after 2020, this Chiefs logo will be replaced by the Falcon logo. This is a premonition. Super Bowl champions. How you doing?
Doesn't say it any better.
Dare to dream. Dare to dream, David.
The helmet and A-Bomb said you'll get the helmet in February. I mean, I think it was. I mean, I like you and all, but I think it was funny. What he sent.
I'm not worried about that, man. This is more of a sports thing. That was kind of a joke. But do me a favor, A-Bomb. I know February 21st. I get that. I'm not concerned. Rise up. Give us your prediction, please, sir. And let us know, since you are a personal friend of mine, about your channel quickly so we can move on to other callers.
Hey, Rise Up. Before you do that, I got to acknowledge somebody in the Super Chat. I got to shout out Unix Format, who's just been all over the Super Chat today. Says, back to John Dunham. Thanks for your perspective. Greatly appreciated. I hope we have a good season in this 2020, all teams regarding all this COVID change. So look at that. We all getting along in here. Even enemies inside the chat making friends, and because it's we can all just get along if we really put our minds to it. All right, so Rise Up ATL, go ahead and say your bit about your channel.
Okay, well, my channel is a trash talk channel, and I dropped a video today on the Seahawks, actually, kind of roasting the team and all that stuff. I will be doing games. I'll do the Thursday night game, opening night game, Chiefs Texans. I'm going to start up a new show called Midweek NFL Talk. It'll be every Wednesday at 4 p.m. Well, I'll basically just come on and I won't just talk about the Falcons. I'll just talk about everything in the NFL, give my predictions, and all that stuff. And then I'll obviously do the Falcons games this year.
What's your prediction, Rise Up, for Sunday?
My Falcons,
Set these people straight, sir. Set them straight.
27-17 Falcons.
Well said. Well said, sir. Well
27-17. Oh, yeah, your mind? Oh, my God. All right, man. Yeah, wait. You're entitled to your own opinion.
Yeah. Well,
wrong
thank
as
you
it
for
may
having
be.
me on. I'll get to some more calls, but thank you for having me on. Good
bet.
luck to your channel, and thank you for having me on.
All right. Rise Up ATL, thanks for being here. Appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir. Thanks, Rise Up.
Let's go to one more call here on the line before we start heading down the home stretch of this show. Let's go to, it says Mark Bishop for the 229. Let's see who this is. What's up? You're on with NorbCam and David. Who's this?
This is Andrew Andy. What's up, you guys?
This is who? This is who?
Andrew Andy. Remember?
Andrew Andy, the artiste. What's up, man?
What's up? Go Hawks, go Atlanta Falcons. What's up?
What's up, man? Andy, you're hyper tonight, sir. You're drunk.
Andy.
Yeah.
Andrew. All right,
so,
man.
Hey, David, I want you to go first because you're the man. I want you to tell me about subscribe.
Man.
You want me to tell you about what?
The subscriber that I already did on yours.
Oh, you saying you did subscribe to my channel?
Yes, I did, sir. I did subscribe your channel.
Okay, I do appreciate it, but what's the question you're asking me?
Oh, okay, so remember the Atlanta Falcons? I was asking about why they won't win.
Okay. So you tell me. You tell me why Seattle's going to win.
Well, I mean, not winning because they won't even win because I don't know if they have injuries or what. It's hard for the Atlanta Falcons. Like, I don't know why they won't even win.
Oh, you're saying the Falcons won't win. Is that what you're saying? Not the Seahawks?
Right.
Oh, okay. I was going to say.
Okay. So, yeah, but what I'm saying is tell me, sir, why do you feel Atlanta's not going to win?
Well, I don't know. It's probably because if they won't, I think that they probably have injuries or what. I'm just not sure why, because that's why they won't even win.
Let me help you out. I think what Andy is trying to say is that Seattle, with the let Russ cook mentality, is going to be more aggressive on offense, probably running a few more RPOs, give Russell Wilson more control of the flow of the games, so pass run options, handing the ball off to Carson, not necessarily on first and second down, but maybe more pass options on the first down, giving more third and short situations and allowing Tyler Lockett, DK Metcalf, Philip Dorsett to have more opportunities down the field, controlling the clock, having early scores. We get up by 10 points at the half, which we are undefeated for in the last 8 seasons, and we will do so again in Atlanta, and we will win the ball game. I think, Andrew, that's what you were trying to say.
Yeah, okay, so that's why they won't even win. Dang,
that's why I knew it. I just wanted to turn you. Remember, you're asking me to interpret for, in case we need to interpret for some of our audience. That's the interpretation there, David. I think that's what Andrew meant to say. I read his mind. That was what he had.
Okay, then. Well said, Andrew. I couldn't have said it better myself.
I know you couldn't have, because I said it first.
I know.
Better.
Hey, Norb, you need some water. You need a break, sir. You need to take a couple chugs of your Dasani.
I'm good, man. I do have my water over here, but I'm good.
Oh my God,
Andy, I want to thank you again. You sent those pictures that you made, the portraits.
Yes, I made my drawings. Oh wait, for David. Hey David.
Yes.
I forgot to draw you, but maybe on the comments or the chat, I wonder if I could draw you. If I just need to add your house address or your mailing address so I could send to you.
Don't say it. Yeah, David, just say your address for everybody here on the chat and the entire public world to put out there so that people will know where to find you.
111111 in the Sea Rock Avenue.
You might need to do a DM with him to get that worked out. I don't think he's going to give the address, but you might have to get a DM for him to get that portrait, or send you a digital version via email or something.
Yeah, but, if you want to hit me up on Twitter, but I really only give addresses to people who do videos that I know. I apologize, but thank you though. Appreciate it. I know the portrait would be awesome. I'm sure.
Yes, he does some good work.
NorbCam, do I send you the email about my missing prediction video, the one I shoot with the basketball?
Oh, I got it. Yeah, it's going to be in the show, man. And I've been telling everybody else, if you got, and David, this goes to you too, man, that if I'm expecting a video from you. Actually, you should wear that hat. Keep the hairband on and give me that little video, doing a little dance. I know you like to sing and stuff. Just pick one of your songs that you're just kind of grooving to, and send me like a 10-second clip of that, and I'll snap it into the video.
Right. Okay, Norb, do me a favor. I know we texted after the show. Text me again what it is, and I'll do it tonight. But I'm going to do it on my alternate channel, and I'll post a link to that alternate channel, or I'll give you the name.
I can do that. All right.
I hope so. Yeah, I'm sure you're very talented. You should be able to. You're exquisite with the fingers.
Yes, I know. Hey, Andy. All right, I got to go. We're going to go talk to one more caller here, but thank you for calling, Andy. I appreciate it, man. Take care.
It's good to see you, man. Go Falcons and go Hawks.
The second part. We like the second part. Go Hawks. Okay.
All righty then.
All right, let's go. One more caller here from Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Let's find out who this is.
I know who this is.
Oh, do you?
I'm in Sandpoint, not Coeur d'Alene.
Sandpoint.
What's up, bro?
You know, I was just at Sandpoint a couple weekends ago playing volleyball with my kids at that park, that beautiful park at Sandpoint. Since my sister lives out there, has a lake house over on Lake Pend Oreille. Beautiful place out there. But what's your name, man? What's your name? What's your name?
This is the A-bomb.
Oh, this is A-bomb. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
That's what I told you.
That's why you're saying. Okay, all right. So this is the 49er.
Norb, as soon as it said Idaho, I already knew who it was.
Okay. Well, you don't know that many people in Idaho, I guess.
Hey, NorbCam.
Yo.
Next time you're up my way, let's go to McDuff's together and throw back some beer.
McDuff's. Where is that? Is that in your Sandpoint too?
We got it's a microbrew in Sandpoint.
Oh, okay. All right.
Good.
Yeah, last time I was there, we went to that ice cream place. We went to some ice cream place over there by Sandpoint. I can't remember what it's called, but it was some good stuff, man. But I was there with my kids.
I know what it's called. It's right across the street from an art gallery that I painted. Yeah, man. Next time you're up in my area, let's go. Let's grab some brews. I'm married into an evil Seahawks family, so I do get tormented quite a bit. You mean you are the evil person who married into a nice Seahawk family? You mean is what you want to say? Oh, no. I'm the ray of light in the darkness. I'm the 49er fan.
Right.
But hey, I wanted to call and tell you I've watched you for years. Love your videos. I've been subbed to you for a while. When Dave started doing stuff with you, I got a real kick out of it. Because I go way back with poor Dave. And I want to do a bet with you. Well, yeah, you're a Falcons fan. Your team will never get a ring. You're cursed. It's over. You're never going to get it. But anyways,
this is what I dealt with Norb for about 9 years.
Oh yeah, I've tortured Dave for years, but I've gotten as good as I've got. But NorbCam, you're the most legit Seahawk fan on the planet.
Whoa.
And I would be open to doing a humiliation bet with you this year during one of our games.
Humiliation. Okay.
I like to make people smash eggs on their head.
Oh.
Yes, he does.
Did you do that?
Yes, he does.
You did that? You take that bet?
I lost the bet. I think I did. But before A-Bomb goes any further, let me say, Norb, he is a man of his word. He pays his bets. I endorse it. So he's not a troll. He's not somebody that just came Johnny come lately. He's legit. No. Check out his channel, and I would love to see that.
So wait, so you guys have had a wager, this egg smashing deal. You guys have done this?
Dude, we've done a lot of things, and
we've done a lot of
bets. He's beaten me more. Actually, A-Bomb has beaten me more times than I've beaten him.
No, that's not surprising. But yeah, so that happened.
Thanks.
But you've never done the egg thing. Okay. I consider that.
I've done the eggs with a lot of people.
Okay.
All right. Well, look.
Well, we don't play each other for a while, but I would be open to that. I'd be open to that.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. Well, the bet's pretty standard. It's my standard bet. What it is the loser has to put the amount of eggs by whatever points his team loses by.
Jeez.
Yeah.
So if you lose by 7, you got to smash 7 eggs on your head?
I had a Carolina Panther fan bust 38 eggs on his head last year.
Holy
and he got bumps on his head as well. That's
because the idiot let some of the eggs freeze. I didn't tell him to do frozen eggs. That was him, not me.
Who freezes eggs? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, don't
do me a
freeze
favor.
the eggs. Make
Do me
sure
a
they're
favor,
warm.
though. Do me a favor. A-Bomb, do me a favor. Comment under, because Norb and I interact a lot off of YouTube. Comment under his videos so he can find your channel. And Norb, I highly endorse that you do this because he and I go back and forth. Yes, we do. But he is about as legit Niner fan that I know, and he hates Seattle with a passion. So
I got the tattoo.
There's only one legit 49er fan. It's right here, baby. You didn't think I was going to show up? GBG, love you, man. 49ers all the way. This is the real red team that's going to dominate this year, not those freaking stinking Falcons. That's right, A-Bomb. We're going to tear this place up. Casasimo all the way.
That's
49ers.
Right. There you go. There it is. No, man, I got
that guy, man.
I went to my first game in '76, man. I got you. You know.
Crazy.
Crisosimo made an appearance.
Hey, that was great. That was
guy is
great.
nuts,
and I'm a
man.
good sport. I bought my wife every piece of Seahawk merchandise she owns. Got her a nice color rush jersey. I'm good about it.
Hey, that's cool,
But
man.
yeah, let's do a bet, Norb.
All right, yeah.
You know?
Let's definitely collaborate. Let's definitely collaborate to make this game a little bit more interesting. I can't remember what week we're playing. It's somewhere like the middle part of the season.
And thank you for this, A-Bomb. And I can't wait to see this finished February 21st, 2021. It's missing one thing.
Dude,
Thank you. Thank you.
I can't wait to be able to go to games again.
Oh,
That's all
yeah.
I know, right?
It's going to be very strange. I've been going to games at home for years.
Maybe they will do that at some point.
We can only hope. Hey, I want to just recognize Unix Format in the chat real quick. The Unix Format. He says, I will drive to McDuff's and crack eggs on my head against any Niners, silly Niners fans. I will drive from the Bay Area. COVID eggs even, he says. Unix Format.
Damn.
Unix Format is going hard on this one.
Bring it.
A-Bomb, that's a challenge for you, A-Bomb.
All right, maybe we get
Bring
multiple
it.
people
I'll
in
do it
on
live
this
at
thing.
McDuff's. No problem. I just finished painting McDuff's. Yeah, we can do that. No sweat. Tell them come on up.
All right. Well, Unix Format.
I'll watch the game.
Why do I get the feeling that McDuff's beer is from The Simpsons?
No, it's not, dude. McDuff's is the finest craft beer Idaho has to offer, without a doubt. I'm in the mug club. I'm in the mug club. My mug has Lord Art of the 49er Empire on it. It's got a big SF on it. I got it up on their shelf next to all them Seahawks mugs. And it just drives them crazy. I love it.
How do you get a mug? What do you have to do?
Watch the game with me, that'd be even better.
What do you have to do to get a mug? What's that all about?
It's like it's a 2-year waiting list to get in the mug club at McDuff's.
Wow.
I waited 2 years. I threatened bribery, treachery, and violence to get that mug. And my wife and I both finally made the mug club.
Wow.
In Sandpoint, it's like the most important social club you can be in. You're nobody up here unless you're in that club.
Well, I'll definitely have to check it out the next time I go there.
I have a bet proposal live on NorbCam. Straight up, because like I said, A-Bomb is definitely a man of his word. He's actually sent me Norb extra items that I didn't even ask for. Straight up bet. Falcons better record than San Francisco. Falcons have finished off the season a better record than the Niners. I want some of that McDuff beer. San Francisco beats the Falcons.
The only problem is I can't send the beer through the mail.
Okay.
I can't. They can't do it. Can't be done through the federal law.
Well, just think of something that you could do as far as something to that, and we'll talk later. But that's a bet.
I will send you a McDuff's hat.
There you go. That'll work. That'll work.
How's that?
And for everybody who's checking out this from NorbCam's side, I've been battling A-Bomb for many years on here. please go support his channel, the A-Bomb, but it's not for the weak at heart. You need to have a strong stomach.
No, if my channel is not for anyone that's offended easily, mentally ill, or under drinking age. Just saying.
You just ruled out like half my audience.
Yeah, I know. But there's still the other half.
That's true.
Here's the thing. I'm willing to always be G-rated with you, G-rated on your channel.
You guys are both very respectful that way.
And if you want to have a bet with me, do a live stream at McDuff's, we can drink beer together and break the eggs live. I'll let you break the eggs over my head if your team wins.
That's very
I'll
tempting.
stand there and let you do it.
That's very tempting.
And you want to know what? If the bet is accepted, that would be utterly excellent.
It would be.
That's so funny.
Here's the thing.
That's so funny. I forgot to laugh.
Here's the thing, Norb. My wife can be wearing her Color Rush jersey, her neon green Seahawk Color Rush jersey, right? Holding the eggs for you to crack on my head.
Well, that's true. That's right. I forgot you have the angelic 49er family with the evil red devil yourself in the family. That's right. I forgot you're surrounded by Seahawks fans to support my side of things.
I can't argue. I am a devil. Yes, I am. I'm very proud of it. Yes, but yeah,
I knew you'd admit it.
You want to come drink with me at McDuff's and watch the game, right? Winner breaks the eggs over the loser's head right there. Get it on video. And and we can drink beer together and fucking enjoy some good old-fashioned American football.
Well, I will give it some thought. That is a bit of a drive for me. I'll have to give it some thought. Definitely, though, I will take that. Even if I can't, it'd be cool to do it live where I can actually be there physically. If we can't, the next best thing would be to live on video, just like me and David here, still doing the bet live on camera. So one way or the other, we'll figure out a way to do it.
I'm willing to do that, too. And if I can't go live, I'll have the video up for you within an hour at the end of the game.
All right.
Sounds
like a deal. We'll reconvene the week before so we can get the details of this worked out. That should be fun.
Yeah, I endorse it. Everybody go check out the A-Bomb. Go check them out. You will not be disappointed.
If my number's on your board, you can go ahead and call or text me, or you can get my number from Dave, and we can collaborate. No worries. Anyways, I'll let you go. Thank you very much for having me on NorbCam. Thank you, Dave, man. You know I appreciate you. I'll catch you guys later.
All right. Yes. Nice chatting with you, A-Bomb. All right. Well,
bye-bye.
I don't know what the deal is, but all of a sudden this place is infested with some stink and stench that is San Francisco fans. We've got another one. Actually, this is one of the nicer 49er fans.
Norb. He is Look, when I say this man is diehard Niner, he's got Niner tattoos. He knows old school. He's been around for all the 5 Super Bowls. He loves to remind me that all the time. He is diehard.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
And I'll talk to you after the stream if you want for a little bit. I'll fill you in. But we may go back and forth, but he is legit. He will honor his bets. You will have a great time with him. Even though he trash talks like I do, when he comes to a PG stream, he will keep it that way. He will not bring that to your channel.
Well, that's much appreciated. Everyone's been really cool about that. So speaking of San Francisco 49ers fans, we've got another one in here. One of my favorite people to, considering what he wears and what he represents, he's a pretty good guy. We got Rohan from the Bay Area. Rohan, what's up, man?
Wait, Rohan? Let me write this down. Jesus Christ, I got a packet full of names.
He's a regular. He's a regular on my channel, so I always enjoy actually hearing from him, but I haven't heard his voice in a while. Rohan, what's up?
I feel like I'm in an oven right now.
Oh, is it just hot over there? It was like 195 degrees out there? What's up?
Let's look at the numbers real quick. It's 106 degrees where I am.
Gosh.
The air quality is in the 200s.
106 degrees?
Yep.
And you're in San Francisco, right? Proper?
I'm a little further south of it. I was in Oakland earlier today for the last few hours.
O-Town, man, 106. Jeez. It was a nice, comfortable, I think like 80 degrees, something like that today. I can't complain.
I would love for 80 degrees. I would also like to not have an air quality in the 200s right now.
Yeah, that sucks. What's this world coming to, man? Well, hey, man.
Wildfires, dude.
I'm glad you're surviving. Yeah, I know. It's just so much in this crazy year that we have here. But what's on your mind, man? What do you got?
Well, I don't know if there's much I can ask the Falcons fan, but as far as he's concerned, since he is from Atlanta, from a baseball standpoint, how do you feel about the Braves facing the Giants in the first round of the MLB
that's
playoffs?
right. We got some Atlanta, San Francisco baseball rivalry here.
Yes. Well. First of all, Mr. Rohan, I would appreciate it if you would comment below this live stream so I can find your channel. As far as baseball. The San Francisco Giants, I'm guessing you're a Giants fan, correct?
Well, I am from San Francisco, so yes, you can say I'm a Giants fan.
Okay, thank you very much, eloquently. I don't know. I think the Braves clearly are capable of winning the World Series. I think the Braves offense is that top-notch. It's all about our pitching. And if you follow some of my Tomahawk Takeover, my Brave shows, I'll update you more about it. As far as your San Francisco Giants, I don't know where you guys are in the standings. The last time I checked, I think a week and a half ago, I think you guys were struggling, but I know you guys made a run by putting some wins together. So if we met in the playoffs, I surely would not be 100% confident for sure, but I would welcome the challenge. I would.
Well, if the season ended today, the two teams would be playing each other in the playoffs. And
so no wonder you're calling, right?
Yeah. Also, I would say this: if the two teams were to play, it would be a very high-scoring game. The Giants cannot pitch at all, but they can hit with the best of the teams, man.
Okay, I hate to break up this little MLB Love Fest party, of which I'm not part of, because the Seattle Mariners are nowhere near the playoffs. But I'd like to get this back to the real game at hand. MLB is like irrelevant here. Haven't been in the playoffs since before Rohan was born twice. So
since Ichiro first came to the Mariners.
Ichiro first came. That's how long it's freaking been. 19 years, man. It's insane.
All right, anyway. I'm sorry, go on.
All right, so let's get this thing back to football. Okay, so Rohan. What you got? A question for one of us? You have a prediction of this game between Seattle and the Falcons?
Give us your prediction for the game on Sunday. And choose carefully, my friend.
For whose game? The Niners game or Seattle's game?
No, we're talking about Falcons Seahawks.
I'm going to say the Falcons.
I don't like the sound of it. Oh, I'm sorry, what?
I said the Falcons.
Well, I like you already, my dude.
That's no surprise. That's no surprise. He's the guy who, whenever we have our trivia, he always comes up there. He always changes his name to things like Seattle or Sea Hags or something like that. Of course, he's going to hate on my Seahawks. That's to be expected.
Yeah, give me a Falcons prediction. Give me a score prediction, sir, Mr. Rotten. Rohan.
24-20, I guess. It'll be a very sloppy game because it's the first playing action that any team has had in like a year almost.
You know, I could see that. Now, Norb, I could see something like that, 24-20. Either way, that I could see, definitely. Thank you, sir. You made the right choice. You win a prize. I don't know what it is yet.
The real reason I choose Atlanta is because I trust that their defensive line can absolutely annihilate Seattle's offensive line. Grady Jarrett by himself, I got to witness this firsthand, can probably single-handedly destroy an offensive line.
Bring the facts, man. Look, out of the wins the Falcons have had over the Seahawks, which has been a lot in the Matt Ryan era, we have dominated the Seahawks offensive line, and I think it continues. I'm sorry, I believe it will continue at the Benz on Sunday.
Well, all I can say is while the pattern may have been that in the past, this is a very different offensive line, and we have very different offensive weapons in 2020.
The sun comes up every morning.
I'm just saying, it was enough to beat your ass last year, so there's
a little
that.
Fired. Yes, sir. But I won't comment on our 1-6 start.
Yeah, that's pretty pathetic. All right, Rohan. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for coming on here.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Rohan.
Sure, you're welcome. Anytime.
All right. The most chill 49er fan you'll ever run across. All right, take care, man. We'll talk to y'all later.
Yeah.
All right.
Totally the reverse of the spectrum. If you say he's a chill 49er fan, that is not A-bomb. He's a high-energy Niner.
Yes. All right, so that wraps up the calls. Actually, we actually cleared the queue. That was pretty amazing. So successful call-ins. We got the call-ins done.
Yes.
I haven't done this seriously in like months, and people are saying, "When are you going to do call-ins again?" We did it, and what a great way to do it for this first game of the 2020 season. So got some good calls. Thank you, guys.
NorbCam, what would you expect? It's Sports Live and the ATL and NorbCam.
That's right. It's another classic collab, overdue collab.
Yes.
So, all right. Well, thank you guys for calling. So, we got to get our final thoughts, and of course, we got to put our own stamp, official wager in here, and talk about what's at stake. It's not a bet unless we actually say what we're risking to put up if one of our teams happens to win or lose. Are you ready to talk about that right now?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, since you're the guest on my show, I'll let you go first. Hear what your prediction is. And tell me that if you do not, or I guess what you're willing to give up here to put at stake, to back up your prediction, what are you willing to bring to the table here in our little collaboration wager right here?
Okay. Well, being for the fact that Sports Live and the ATL has beaten NorbCam twice in bets, I've gotten this hat right here or whatever. It itches a little bit. I think Norb needs to wash before he wears it. I don't know. It's itchy. But I've won this from Norb. I won the Seahawks mini from Norb. I got a picture from Norb. I got him to paint his face black and red. And he has yet to get me to do anything yet. And I think the trend continues.
Wait a minute. Wait. You did have to paint your face.
Yeah, the bet. I painted my face green. I'm sorry. He's like, oh, pause, man. Remember, I did beat you once. Lightning struck in a bottle once.
Let's not skew the narrative with some fake news here. Let's stay facts here.
I take that back. I am 1-2 versus you, Norb. I'm sorry, I'm 2-1 versus you. But I had to paint my face green and blue, and it was a tough time to get it off. But Norb and I always have a lot of good bets. We're very creative with it, and I have a great time doing it with them. My final prediction for the game, Sunday, September 13th. Falcons 34, Seahawks 24. Oh, boo, I know Seahawks fans are going to be like, whatever. But I have to try to even the playing field because there's so much biasm here. But that's why I enjoy coming into the stream. Seahawks fans, you have made this stream awesome. So I think the Falcons are going to win this game by 10 points, 34-24, 24-14. And what I'm willing to put up, because as nice as NorbCam's background is, he needs a little color. He needs a little soul. He needs a little bit of oomph to that background. So what I'm going to do is, after Matt Ryan throws about 3 touchdowns, and we're doing the Dirty Bird, I'm going to send NorbCam this right here for his trophy case number 1. It's please lay it on us, Vanna White. Well, thank you, SLITA. Hey, everybody, check out this nice Falcons football. It's got this nice logo with the nice tag, NFL merchandise from NFL.com. You see how the strings over here are really perfect, and it's really defined and looks great. It can go in any kind of daylight, nighttime, midday, morning, afternoon, etc. Look at the whiteness of it. Look at the color of it. Look at the way that it was scripted. Oh, my God. Look at how they engrossed that Falcons logo. Perfect. This would be perfect for a day or night dinner. This would be perfect for a brunch. This would be perfect for your tailgate. Norb, this will be yours. I know you'll be waiting with open arms for this because it'll enhance your background. 2, if the
Falcons lose, this is what you're giving up.
If the Falcons lose, I'm going to give you this right here. And I'm going to take this out of this eventually Super Bowl 20 championship Falcons trophy celebration, and I will send you one of my most prized possessions.
Ooh.
Falcons mini helmet for your trophy case, autographed by Bobby Butler. Most of y'all might not know, but I will send you these 2 if you win. And what I'll also do is I'll wear this right here. Maybe I'll do a little song for you. I don't know. And maybe I'll sing if there's a Seattle Seahawks song. So that's what I'm going to give you. If, and I repeat, it's a huge if the Seahawks beat the Falcons. Sir.
Okay. All right. So you're predicting 34-24. Is that what you said? 34-24?
Yeah. 34-24, 24-14, Falcons, something like that.
No. You can't change it. It's 34-24. I want to make sure I get that number right. You can't be changing it. 24-14, whatever.
Look, I got it right here. I got it on my massive notepad of all my notes of all Seahawks fans that said we're gonna lose. I got it all right here.
Okay.
Right there.
All right.
Yes.
All right. You need to work on your handwriting, man. That's some sloppy. My daughters write better than you. Jeez.
It's because I'm kind of. Well, you're right. Yeah, I'm kind of challenged. I need some help.
Okay, so those are very generous prizes, so I appreciate that, and plus the other offers that you had as well. So I will try to match something similar, but first, before I show what I'm putting up at risk, here's my prediction. And now I have to say this disclaimer that none of my predictions are official until my Seahawks 2020 prediction music video drops, because that's when it's truly my prediction when that comes out on Friday. But for the time being, this is what I'm going to put up here, and it will apply and carry over. Even if what I say in my prediction video is different, I'll stick with what I'm saying right here. All right, I'm just saying that for the record. In case I say one thing here and then you watch my video and go, wait a second, I've never said that. He said it's going to be blah, blah, blah. I have the right to change my mind for that video. Okay, so for the Seahawks-Falcons game, I predict a close game, high scoring, but the Seahawks edge the Falcons, surprise, surprise, by a final score of 30-27. By the hair of our chinny chin chin, and a field goal by Jason Myers somewhere down the line. May not be a game winner, but somewhere in there. By the hair of my chinny chin chin. Seahawks come away with the win, 30-27. Yeah, I have nothing. I have this like a little stubble Fu Manchu stuff. I can't grow a beard like that. I wouldn't want to anyway. That looks like it would itch like crazy. So 30-27, Seattle wins. But if I'm wrong, what I'm offering you is something you cannot find anywhere. You can't just go walk down to your local Target or Pro Shop and pick this thing up. No, I'm giving you a one-of-a-kind item. You want the Vanna White. One of a kind. I'm telling you, this is a unique, very special possession, which I'm about to give you. Vanna?
Yes.
Go tell them all about it. Well, SLITA, for the opportunity, if you're so fortunate, and probably not likely to, but to win the Atlanta-Seattle game on Sunday, you'll be treated to this one-of-a-kind NorbCam. Get that out of focus.
Nice.
NorbCam football. I have only a limited number of these made by a good friend of mine who lives in Germany. He manufactured, this is official size football. So it's like you can actually play catch with it. It's got my NorbCam logo on it. You cannot find this anywhere except from me directly. It's an Ultimate Hawks fan right there.
And will you sign it for me with the score, congratulations, SLITA?
I will sign it. Yes, I'll put something like that, whatever you want, within reason. Within reason.
Nice.
And
all
yes,
I would want is the final score. Congratulations, SLITA, on the win, NorbCam.
Okay, we can do that. Anyway, so this will be yours. I've only given one of these. Well, at least on my channel, I've only given one of these away. I gave one to Noah the Bolt, who was here on the show earlier, because one day he's going to be a great sportscaster, being like Ian Rappaport. He's got his stuff behind him on his bookshelf someday. And I told him, you have to promise me when you make it big, you're going to put your football in the back, showcase it for the rest of the world to see. So you, my friend, also have the opportunity to have this one-of-a-kind ball on your shelf in your trophy case. I actually think that's pretty darn cool.
It actually is, and what I do is I know it's 7 days away, but I'm going to go ahead and clear space so I can add to my trophy case.
Well, you go ahead. It's always good to plan for the potential, plan for the emergency, but the unlikely event that it'll happen. But,
well, I do beat you quite a bit, and I expect to happen again. But nice football. I look forward to getting it. I really do. Thank you.
And as we always do, we have this the week before video, and then on game day, I'll try to jump on real quick before your show when you do a pregame show.
Yes.
Before the actual game, around 12:30 before kickoff your time.
Yeah, around
9:30
12:30
my
p.m.
time.
Eastern time on my channel. Yes, Falcon Game Day Live.
We'll both be streaming the show, so you guys can jump back and forth during the game and watch our reactions. Someone's going to be really happy, and someone's going to be very unhappy. You can watch and see how unhappy or happy that person would be. But yes, we'll both be live streaming. So, but then afterwards, on the following Wednesday of next week, we will have our sort of our comeuppance, our loser walks and the winner talks type of situation collab again right here, and we will discuss that game and talk about what went right and what went wrong. And
absolutely.
And then we will take care of officially making our bets good at that point. So yes, this is not the last of our collab. This is just the first part. A little mini one before the game, and then afterwards to discuss what happened. And that is going to be a lot of fun to discuss afterwards to see who gets the best start coming out of this game one of the 2020 season. So there we go. Oh, and when I do so, besides the prize, I got to match your level. So I will, for that Wednesday when we do our show, I'll wear some Falcons things. I think I got some Falcons stuff somewhere. I'll
somewhere. You got to dig it out of the dirt.
Yeah, I think I cleaned my toilet with it. I got to go and just dig it out of the dirty laundry pile. So I'll get that little stuff out, and then and then we'll add a little. You mentioned doing a little song. Maybe we'll both do some kind of song humiliation thing on live when we do our collab. So we'll mix it up that way too. So
well, what I will do also, I'll make sure I wear this right here if we do lose.
Okay. All right.
Definitely.
All right. It's good. It's good you're breaking it in. That way it'll feel comfortable when Wednesday you come in on. It's like, okay, I remember how this feels. Just get that itch ready. All right. So it sounds good, man. It's gonna be fun. I'm just excited to have football back again.
Absolutely.
And that the season is actually going to happen. So what else to say? I mean, we do all the talking, but the players got to go on the field and do the walking. So they got to do the thing and prove to everybody else that they deserve this win. So hopefully my Seahawks will get the job done. I know you think your boys are going to do the same thing, but we will find out which bird comes out the winner on Sunday. It's going to be fun.
Be the Falcons. I agree. I had a great time on the show. If I can, I do want to give a couple shout-outs. I want to give a couple shout-outs to Seahawk video makers. Noah Boelter, who I'm going to be doing a show with.
Links in the description, but yeah, go ahead.
Yes, his link is in the description. Noah Boelter. I'll be doing it on my channel, Sports Live and ATL, at 1 p.m. Eastern time. That's like 10 a.m. Seattle time. It's going to be on StreamYard. I'm thinking about doing a call-in show. So all you Seahawks fans, sub up my channel, please, and come over there and show your support for Noah and myself. Samdog, the infamous. I'll be doing a special show that Thursday night at 7 p.m. Eastern time with Samdog. Seahawks Martin. He's a new kid that I've seen on NorbCam's shows throughout this past couple months. He does some good videos. Go check him out. Seahawks Martin, PCG, Pete Carroll's Gum. And I would be remiss if I didn't talk about old school Seattle Seahawks video makers, Dicer67. Old school, don't know if he does it anymore, but he's one of the guys that I originally came into the league with. I'll be doing, again, on Sunday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern time on my channel, Sports Live and ATL Falcon Game Day Live. Hopefully Norb can make it for a few minutes. Go check out both of our games at 1 o'clock. I'll be doing a post-game show. And then Wednesday, I believe it's the 16th, I'll be doing a post-game, hopefully a victory celebration. Trash talking aside, it'll be a good game. The best team's going to win. We'll see. It'll be a post-game recap with him. I'll be doing Tomahawk Takeover on my channels once a week. Shout out ACP Carter 45, 8th Bizzle Productions, Shernette Williams, Jazzy Jeff, Fantasy Football 07. I'm ready. And thank you for the new guys here in this chat who have subbed my channel. Anybody who has subbed my channel, please comment below this live stream so I could find you, or comment under our video. Let me know where I heard you from. I will gladly support your channel. Thanks for A-Bomb for coming in. Rise Up ATL. I had a blast, Norb. Good luck, sir. And since you want to keep holding that football, since I'm going to grab it from you, I guess I'll return the favor in case you do win.
My ball is bigger than yours, by the way. I'm just saying.
All I gotta say is good luck, Seattle. NorbCam, always a pleasure doing stuff with you, and for the future, I look forward to it. Good luck on Sunday.
All right, same to you. Not too much luck, but yes, may the best team win. And yes, before we sign off, I always have to say thank you to
God, you couldn't have ended it with a good luck, sir. Got to throw the little extra. Well, same to you, sir. Good luck. Not really.
Just keeping it real, man. Let's not be fake here.
I understand, man.
All right. So I want to thank everybody for everyone who called in on the phone line. Thanks for all your input and your conversation. Thanks for everybody who was on the super chat, man. Unix format, man. You were blowing it up today. Thank you so much for your support. You're always there, so much appreciated. And to everybody who was just in the regular chat, everybody who's watching, thank you so much. Remember to sub up David's channel. The link is in the description. Give him some love. Sports Live in the ATL.
Thank you.
And David, of course, to you, man. Thank you for being on here, for engaging with me, collaborating with me, and I've enjoyed this, man.
And I have everything here. I have every Seattle Seahawks prediction here, so I will not forget.
That's really scary, man. You're frighteningly detailed.
Kind of like put it right here so I don't forget it.
You know, like it reminds me of like a serial killer, you know, tracking his victim. So meticulous, so detailed in keeping the notes on these people. It's okay, all right, that's a little too close. Back up. I can smell you from here. Back up. All right, had a good time, you guys. Thank you, David, for being on here.
Thank
everybody,
you.
Again. Thank you so much, and we will do this thing again. We got more stuff coming up this week. My music video, the Seahawks prediction video, one of my favorite videos of the year, drops on Friday, I hope. And yes, you guys can be in it. Send me a clip.
Baby. No, I'm just kidding.
That's right. You did have to do that. You had to do that. You had to sing. Yes, you forgot to admit to that one, man.
Baby. I'm
sorry.
See?
So yes, you got to be forthcoming and transparent. You're not fully transparent. He had to sing some Justin Bieber action when he lost last time. So you forgot to mention that.
49-0 Seattle. AF DeVille music. Really?
Hey, man, we'll see how it all goes. All right. Thank you so much, guys. We will talk later this week. And
yes, sir.
Go Hawks, baby.
Go Falcons, dude.
Get out.